Hi everyone, welcome back to Feel Like TV. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back again. Today I'm doing this tutorial because I just got this new foundation that I've been using for the past almost 3 weeks now, and I like it. The texture, the coverage, because if you don't know, for people that doesn't know my skin, I have oily combination skin. Like face is normal and my T-zone is very oily in summertime. Then in spring I tends to get like little oily, but not as much as I got oily in the summertime. So I've been seeing all this raving and stuff on Instagram, on YouTube. So I was like, okay, let me give it a try because it's matte, and if you have oily skin, you still have to most time. I only use the 340 cappuccino, and now that when it's cold in wintertime, my skin get lighter a little bit more than summertime. In summertime I go a little bit like a caramel, skin tone, like a little bit dark like caramel. Then in the wintertime my skin is very bright, like I'm light, and I think that's for everybody, like regardless of color you are and everything. So, and this is in toffee caramel, so this is 330. So I mix these two together to achieve what I'm looking for in its winter time. But in the summertime I only use this 340 in caramel, but today I mixed these two together, and I've been mixing it together for the past 3 weeks. It looked like it's too light, like maybe it wasn't my color. Then when I set it up with the powder and everything, then I was like, okay, it comes to what I really want it to be. So if you want to see how I achieve this look with the eyeshadow, but this tutorial is gonna be for Maybelline Fit Me Poreless matte foundation, and that is why I decided to do all my full makeup on YouTube. So if you like this look and you want to see how I achieve the look and everything, stay tuned and watch the next video and see how I achieve this look with Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Then I'll be doing what I got for us and Balenciaga factory right after I finish this video. I'm gonna post that one maybe tomorrow, then so you can get to see what I got for Christmas. And stay tuned and have a so I'm using this palette, the one I departed by Maybelline. I have a lot of single Maybelline eyeshadow that I got a long time ago, and I had just started to deposit them into MAC empty palette. So I'm using that color to all over my eyelid. In case I forget to mention, I've already used concealer to prime all over my face, so I'm using that light color, like a creamy light color, to set the concealer all over my eyelid. And then I'm still using the same color actually to set all over my eyelid. Then I'm going to that light pink, and I'll be using that one into my crease. It's a light pink, and I'll be using that one to my eyelid. I'll be patting into my eyelid. I'm patting that one to my, then I'm going back to that pink color. I'm still patting into my eyelid, and that one, the one I'm using actually right there, that was the NYX, the single eyeshadow from NYX. And that one I'm gonna check the color. I didn't think I have the color, and I'm going there with that little greenish color. I'll be applying that to my outer corner of my eyelid. I'll say for me this eyeshadow is not that pigment as the way I want it to be, but it's okay. I just have to pat it, keep patting it onto my eyelid so I can get the real color that I want. So I'm using that the same color I used at the outer corner of my eyelid. I'm using it again. So I use Maybelline, the single eyeshadow in pink, in my inner corner of my eyelid. and I'm using another color like a I'll say like green. It's not real deep, like, you know. Then I'm going back to the pink one. I'm going to be patting it back into my inner corner of my eyelid. I'm just trying to get the consistent of what I want, because it seems like the eyeshadow is not pigmented the way I want it to be. So I'm going to that brown color. I'll be using that one into my crease. I'm just buffing it out, like blending it out into my crease, so it won't look too archy in my crease. Then I'm going back in there to use the cream color that I already used to set all over my eyelid. I'm going to be using that one onto my brow bone to highlight my brow bone. And also I'm going to be going back into the same palette to just set it up a little bit more. And now I'm using the Wet and Wild in black gel to line my eyes, to do my wing liner. My wing liner in this video is not perfect. As you know, wing liner is like, you try one day, you got it, sometimes you didn't even get it right. So I'm using that false lashes that I got from Ross, and it's $3.99. I googled the name and the company is in UK, but I got it. It's called Vintage False Lashes, and I paid $3.99 for that lashes. This is my third time of using these lashes, and I think I like this false lashes so far. I've used it 3 times, so this is the third time I'm using it. I'm using the Maybelline, the Age Rewind primer to prime my face. I'm just using it to prime all over my face. Then I'm mixing those 2 colors. I will be putting the name of these 2 colors in the description box in case anyone is interested to know what kind of color I'm using. I'm gonna be mixing those 2 together, just like I said. In the summertime, I don't know, maybe you've seen some of my video, but in summertime I get a little bit darker than my regular skin tone. In the winter and the springtime, I get a little bit more lighter than my regular skin tone. So what I did with this, I already have the 340 cappuccino at home because I bought this in summertime. So now I got the toffee one. So I'm mixing the caramel and the toffee together to achieve my skin color. So at first I think it's too light for me, but after setting it with the powder, it's not that bad. So I'm just mixing the 2 together. I'm using my Real Technique sponge makeup beauty blender, and that is the Real Technique. This is my first time of using it, and I like it so much. This beauty blender is very soft and it's easy to work with. I already put some little water to make it damp, so in case I forgot to tell you. So I'm just blending it all over and patting it into my face. I'm going back to that color, the one I used for my outer corner of my eyes. I'm using it to line my bottom waterline, just to smoke it out a little bit. And I'm using the second pink color in my bottom waterline to smoke it out. So basically I'm using the 2 colors that I use on my eyelid into my waterline to smoke it out a little bit more. Just like I said, this eyeshadow is not that pigment the way I want it to. So maybe next time I'm gonna spray some little bit my setting spray into the brush, and I'm gonna use it wet and see what happens. So right there I'm using my Real Technique flat brush to apply the concealer to conceal my under eye. The concealer I'm using in this video I've used it in my first video. I got it from eBay in case you're interested, and this is called Beauty Concealer. I'm gonna put the name in the link. I think I paid $5 or $6 for this concealer palette, and it's very handy. Like, it has all kind of color, from light to medium to olive to dark skin. This is easy to carry. So I'm just patting it onto my under eye to conceal, to highlight my under eye, and I'm highlighting my forehead too. Okay, for hair spun powder, for me, it's too hashy, so I like to mix it together. I mix Benner powder and hair spun powder. I mix both together and set my under eyes and everywhere that I highlighted, my forehead, my middle of my nose, and my chin, and I put some into my little bit beneath the cheekbone. But this is how I do it. I mix both together, because if I'm using hair spun by itself, it's too light for me and it give me that ghosty fakey look. Okay, so as you can see, I'm baking. I'm gonna wait for this to set for like 3 minutes, because I hate to bake for more than 3 minutes, because then my face look cakey and ashy. This palette I'm using in this video, I got it from Burlington Coat Factory, and this palette is big. Like, I paid $1.99. It was on clearance. I got it from after Christmas clearance sale, and I paid $2 for this palette. So the darker one in that palette is not what I really want. So I'm going in with my City Color bronzer in Cocoa, and that is why I use that one to do my highlight. To do my highlight, like to make it real dark the way I want it to be, I always use CoverGirl in Ebony, but for some reason I couldn't find it to use for this video. I'm using those two colors to set my face, all over my face, and I think I like this palette. It's just the one I use for contouring. It's not what I want. So right there, I'm using this blush that I got from Dollar Tree. It's very, very, very pigmented. And then I'm going in with my setting spray, the City Color matte setting spray that I got on I got it at Five Below. And right there I'm using Milani. This is like a from head to toe body bronzer. This bronzer has been discontinued, but if you check on eBay, if you're interested, you might still get it from eBay, because I was telling one of my co-worker and she liked it, so she was able to get it from eBay. So I'm just going in with my Provision palette in concealer and highlight. I'm using that color after I use Milani bronzer. I'm using that color to just set up all over my cheekbone to highlight my face. And this lipstick I'm showing you right here in this video, I got it after Christmas, and it's called Vamp Me Up. I got it from Ross for $7.99. And this Vamp Me Up, I try to check online, because before I buy something I like to go online first and see. It was sold out online. So that is what I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year in advance, and I love you all. See you in 2017. Have a blessed, wonderful
you a carry go, when you a go carry go, sisi a carry go, yeah, yo, no be you a the check on no,